Since what I'm about to do calls up sacred memories, I will ask you to please rise.
It is really the reality of freedom that this country and this city represents for every immigrant and for every person who has been oppressed.
Go down, Moses, way down to Egypt land.
This is from a play I wrote called The Raven, based on Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. I decided to rewrite him because he's dead.
Maror, bitter herb. The Egyptians embittered our lives with hard labor. I'm Jackie Hoffman. 2 years ago, I was honored to create my 3-minute role in the Broadway hit Hairspray. Now, 2 years later, I'm still on the Broadway hit Hairspray for 3 minutes.
The topic that I usually talk about, of course, is sweet. So all of you who are going to eat that Hillel sandwich of maror and karoset together, the ones of you who have partners are going to go home after this Seder and you're going to try a new position that you have never tried before. Chag Sameach.
Tonight we are celebrating Pesach. It is our liberation. But I want you to please, when you break this matzah on your table, put the intention, the kavone of breaking the matzah, leaving the broken heart on the table. Be with me now. Not exactly half, but life is not symmetrical. And half you leave on the table, it is a sign of that which is seen and known and reality and happiness. The other half we hide. It's the afikoimen. I have with me this shmate that I carry. I hide the matzah in this, darling. If anybody finds this matzah at the end of the night, it's the afikoimen. You get everything you want from the organizers of this shindig. And you put together both parts of the Welt, the happy and the not so happy, the freedom and the not so freedom, the loss and the joy, everything. This is our job tonight, Kinderlach, to put together the pieces, to do order, Pesach, Seder, it's what we do. It's a wonderful holiday, and I'm happy to celebrate liberation with you. And if you have any more questions or wonderings, Hadassah Gross, I'm a personal trainer, a soul trainer to the ultra-Orthodox elite, but I make exceptions. And I would be happy to help you about your neshama and other things. But for now, Kinderlach, a happy Pesach. And this is with me, the Afikoimen.
Your shirt of blue emblazoned with a star, filthy turncoat, that is what you are.
You offer me a pamphlet, I decline. I'd rather jam a broom up your behind.
Like mayonnaise on rye, you make your bubby cry. Go get your foreskin reattached, it's time for you to die. Hey, Jews for Jesus, Jews for Jesus, I wanna chop you into pieces. Jews for Jesus, Jews for Jesus, I hope you get lots of diseases. Traded in Purim for the Pentecost, I'd really like to nail you to the cross. Jews for Jesus, Jews for Jesus, Jews for Jesus.
All right, now Sean and I are up here to recount the plagues that our God brought upon the Egyptians. So would you please raise a glass of wine as we count out the 10 plagues? Blood, frost, vermin, beasts, pestilence, boils, hail, locusts, the slaying of the firstborn.
We really didn't know quite what to do tonight. I mean, I didn't know.
I did. I ate. I ate the haroset. I ate the gefilte fish. I ate the beet horseradish. I ate the plain horseradish.
We have had a lot of Seders in our lifetime, but I'm going to read you a little story, but first about
Rebbe,
it. But
don't
let me.
serious. People are hungry. They didn't.
But I have to tell you, we did have Seders in our home. But back in those days, when there was a lot of problems in New York, when we opened the door for Elijah, we still kept the keychain on the door when we invited Elijah in. So
I think you should read that and then get off.
Actually, it's a very short piece. We were heading to the Citrons for Passover.
I feel like this is the Joe Franklin show or something. Down memory lane.
All right, let me skip.
And then there was the Depression.
All right, let me skip.
Then
All right, Anna,
I don't know. Then I went overseas and I served. I don't know. Then I met her. I don't know.
Since my father never conducted a Seder, each year the five of us would take the subway to the home of someone in our family. This was done without an invitation. This particular year, we arrived unannounced at my Uncle Charlie and Tante Annie's house, 965 Sutter Avenue, Brooklyn. The Seder dinner was already on the table. The sight of 5 hungry faces standing at the door triggered a burst of laughter. Their smiles removed any embarrassment we might have had. Willi mit der Kinder! The warm and effusive welcome this year, as all other years, filled us kids with the belief that our not being there would cause disappointment, heartbreak, and grief. To this day, I wonder what really went through the minds of my various uncles and aunts. That's my
Happy
little
Pesach.
story.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.